Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport. It is Season 10, Episode 2. We are doing badly. If I'm perfectly honest, we've gone backwards. We have definitely gone backwards from where we were last season. We might be in a relegation scrap this year. Yeah, so to put it bluntly, we've been bad. We have won a game. We've definitely won a game. But we've not done particularly well. We lost 3-0 against Manchester United. I think we played Watford at the end of the last episode. I'm pretty sure that's how it ended. We lost 3-0 against Man United. We beat Mansfield with I was going to say a rotated side. It wasn't. We went full strength because I wanted to get a little bit of confidence in the squad. We then beat Fulham 2-0. Tommy Doyle and an own goal in the 91st minute. Against Everton, we lose this one 3-1. Miro Butic does get on the score sheet for us. We then played Boca Juniors in a mid-season friendly whilst there was an international break going on, and apparently won 2-0. Saulo and Damien Tilger in this one. Today then, it's going to be Crystal Palace, who are currently 10th in the table. It's going to be Birmingham, who are currently bottom of the table. We are currently 18th in the table, 6 points on the board. It is early days. It is very early days in the season. In about 4 weeks' time, hopefully, by the time we play Birmingham, we will have our number one goalkeeper back. So hopefully that is going to be a thing to look forward to. But yeah, we need to start winning some games. And I'm pretty sure I said last episode, October's going to be a big month. I think we need to get maybe 6, possibly even 9 points out of October. October? What is October? October, you know what it is. It's the month. It's one of them. It's the 10th one. So match number 9 of the season in the Premier League then. Crystal Palace, who find themselves currently in 10th place, chasing Europe. But like I keep saying, it's early on. We are down in 18th place, chasing relegation. I mean, chasing not relegation. We're chasing Europe as well. We really do need to pick up 3 points here. This needs to be a good performance against Palace, Leicester and Birmingham all through October. The starting lineup then in front of our home fans at Goodison Park. And by the looks of the stadium, it's fairly empty, isn't it? It's a fairly empty stadium for Crystal Palace. It's going to be Karamoko Kone in goal, Leal, Mendes, Bamba and Matheson as our back four today. Leal has come in for Granger because Granger needs to have a week or two off. Matheson has come in for Milosevic because Milosevic is currently out injured. It's going to be Butic, Doyle and Reyes in the middle of the pitch. Reyes has come in for Wang because Wang's just come back from China from international duty and is absolutely bloody knackered. Tilger, Saulo and Everard will be our front three. It is a very rotated side, which is a bit of a concern for me. We need to put in a good performance. And with the squad players that we've got available, I don't know whether it's going to be possible. I really think we're going to struggle. We've got ourselves a corner. Miro Butic with the ball towards the front post. And Luke Matheson, the second choice right back, I guess, has made it 1-0 after just 10 minutes with a header from a corner. That was kind of unexpected. There is potentially a chance for Palace. Our former player actually. Jan Valery loses out to Tommy Doyle. He's got Everard in front of him. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper and Everard's just slotted it wide. It was easier to score. He's just come off the back of international duty as well, where he has scored for Belgium, so he knows how to score goals. I don't know how he missed that one. 25 minutes on the clock. We've cleared the ball. Saulo can run into some space. Everard's gone off to the left. Does get the ball. He's into the penalty area. He's got no support. Somehow Rossi didn't quite save it. The ball is cleared. Neto gets past his man as well, though. Palace potentially counter-attacking here. Into the penalty area. Karamoko Kone makes the save. I've just realised, I think Karamoko Kone is a tiny goalkeeper. I need to check this. Also, that didn't go in. He looks really small. He's 6 foot. He's not massive. He's also not good. This is why we need Varro back. 10 minutes left of the first half. Aaron Martin's throw. Damien Tilger heads the ball clear. Now the Mexican Reyes can run into the space. He's not the fastest. Holds up the ball and finds the Argentine Tilger. Spreads it to the left. Saulo, lovely control to get past Jan Valery. Keeps going into the penalty area. Saulo tries to chip it over the goalkeeper. Why didn't he just put his foot through it? Still not quite at half-time. Leal to Butic, back to Kone. Long kick upfield with his right foot is intercepted by Valery. Now Craig kicks it straight into Tommy Doyle, I think it was. Craig's now pulled over Saulo, who's got away with it. How has he got away with that? Valery doesn't get the ball. Leal, long ball forward to Everard. In on goal once again. Once again, it is straight at the goalkeeper. Just think what you're doing. We are going to see the corner. It's going to be Butic. It's always Butic taking the corners. Is Matheson there? Once again, he is there. Everard from outside the area. Rossi can hold on to that ball. Looked like it might have been drifting into the top corner, but I think that might have just been the camera angle. Half time then, 1-0 up against Crystal Palace. We are looking good. I would love to get a second goal. I would definitely love to get a second goal. We are going to need to passionately say, you weren't that bad to you. I was hoping you would listen. Tilga also passionately, there's a lot more to come from you. No one's really listening. Right, let's just do, you weren't that bad. There we go. Right, a few people got fired up. Everard being on a 6.4 is a concern. Same with Saulo and Tilga, both on 6.5s now. We need to do, I mean, Everard's on a 6.2. What is he doing or not doing? He's coming off. That's what he's not doing. He's not playing football. We've brought on Mel Konyan, so hopefully Rafik can do the business and carry on his goal-scoring form from last season. Doyle with a free kick. Tilga's there. Rossi holds on to the headed effort. It's another chance on goal, but it's another save from Rossi. And the goalkeeper keeps hold of the ball and kicks it long, so the highlight carries on. Luis Alberto for Palace. Plays it back to Jan Valery, the former Saints man, on that right-hand side. He's going to run into the space. Saulo doesn't get there first. They've hit the post and or bar, and we've cleared it. Palacios across to Delgado. Delgado's got an option on that left. It is Aaron Martin. Aaron Martin with number 10 in front of him. Tilga kicks him over. It's not the most tactical thing to do, Damien. I think he's also going to get a yellow card for that as well. This is very good territory. This is a very good position for a free kick for Palace. And we are going to see it. Luis Alberto steps up, curling effort. Karamoko Kone with a wonderful television save concedes the corner, but it's still 1-0 to Southport. Alberto is going over to take the corner for Palace towards the middle. Kone doesn't quite get there. Actually, he did get there. He punched the ball clear. Tilga's going to chase down his own clearance. He's going to keep going. Go on, Damien. Go on, Damien. Keep going into the penalty area. What a tackle that is from Palacios. That could have been a goal. It probably wouldn't have been because it was a one-on-one situation potentially. But, I mean, we're doing superb defensively. We're actually having loads of shots as well. Tilga's picked up an injury. Well, Tails is going to come on. That's not the end of the world. We're also going to do Saulo. Saulo's coming off for Rourke Murray. All of our strikers have struggled this game. Every single one of them has struggled. We've had 14 shots out of 18 on target and scored 1 goal. Corner for Miro Butic, the Croatian international, to take. It's towards the back post. It's Mendes, the Uruguayan central defender, but it is over the bar. Final few minutes. We are still only 17th in the table. Right, what we're going to have to do, and I'm not too keen about doing this, but I want to kind of hold on to this. So we're just going to change everyone so they can be a little bit more, defensive, I guess. We're going to do that. We're going to go, you can be cautious. I've just been editing the end of last season, and I've noticed that we conceded a lot of goals late on. So hopefully, by doing these changes means we won't concede any. 5 minutes of injury time to play. It looks like my tactical changes may well have worked. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. This is going to be a Palace highlight, isn't it? Unless we can steal it away. Delgado has the ball across to the right-hand side. Palacios heads down. Cotrone's in on goal. And of course they've scored. Have they scored? They haven't scored. I think it was offside. It didn't count. We didn't see anything, but it didn't count. It's 1-0. That's weird. That is a strange end to the match, but I'm taking it. It's a 1-0 victory. Luke Matheson, of all players, with the only goal of the game. We should have scored about 4 or 5 in that. If our strikers just learnt how to actually finish, we would have won 3 or 4-0. Right, let's specifically say to you 3, you're getting an angry, you were awful, your performance was abysmal, you all deserve to come off. 2 of them listened. That's not bad. I did just say to a player who got injured that he deserved to come off because he was abysmal, not because he was injured, which is a bit of a surreal thing to say. We are out of the relegation zone. 9 points now on the board. 2 wins out of 9 appearances. So this is not good form, is it? If we keep on this run, we'll finish on 38 points, which might be enough to keep us up. We need to start winning some more games. We've got Leicester up next, and then I think it's Chelsea in the FA Cup, and then possibly Birmingham. Carabao Cup, sorry. It's Arsenal. And then it's Birmingham. So we'll come back for the Birmingham game. Hopefully this is the start of the rest of the season. Hopefully as well, we might have Varro back for the Birmingham game. Well, it is the day of the Birmingham City game. We have played 2 further matches. One of them in the league, one of them in the Carabao Cup. We haven't won either of them, but we haven't done too badly, if I'm honest. We started with a 2-2 draw against Leicester. Rourke Murray and Miro Butic with the goals for us. We were actually 2-0 down come half-time, scored 2 of our goals in the second half. Against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, I basically decided I don't care for this competition, and we only lost 1-0. If you look at my squad on the right-hand side, we played a bit of a rotated side, if I'm perfectly honest. We played Daniel Acuna, we played Ibrahim Diop, we played basically a lot of the fringe players. And yeah, we're out of that cup. It was Arsenal, so you can't really complain too much. The solitary point that we picked up against Crystal Palace was enough to move us up the table, but it is still extremely tight down the bottom of the table. We are on 10 points along with Leicester, Newcastle and Norwich. Villa and West Brom are just 1 point behind us as well. Fulham, if they win their game, will go on to 9 points. So we are just about outside the relegation zone, but there's a lot of teams in this scrap. Up next, Birmingham City at home-ish, Goodison Park. This is a must-win game. If we lose this game, this kind of shows that maybe we're not as good as I think we are, and last season was a bit of an anomaly. Good news is they're on woeful form. They've had 2 draws in there. They have drawn with Norwich and Man City. Okay, they drew with Man City. Really? Table-topping Man City? In the cup, I'm guessing. That must have been in the cup. Fair enough. But yeah, Birmingham City, they have won 1 game. They've conceded. Their goal difference is -17. We don't score goals. Maybe this is the time. The starting lineup then for the Birmingham game will be Karamoko Kone in goal. Varro will be match fit in 2 days' time, so he's just missed out on the Birmingham game in this episode, but he will be back for our next match. It's going to be Granger, Mendes, Dramain Bamba and Nenad Milosevic as the back four, with Butic, Wang and Melkonyan in the middle of the pitch. Yep, our striker is playing as a central midfielder today. Saulo, Rourke Murray and Everard will be our strikers. I've decided we need another central midfielder. We need either a box-to-box or a Mazzala, one of those two, because that's what we play, because Tommy Doyle isn't good enough. Nor is Melkonyan, nor is Diego Reyes. We need another central midfielder, so in January I've already decided that we need to look for a decent central midfielder. Also, Birmingham, playing fairly defensive there, aren't they? They're playing very defensive. This man has an awesome haircut. Absolutely brilliant. I've never seen a new gen with a haircut like that. I want to see Everard doing something today. I want to see Everard doing something. To be fair, I want to see our strikers doing something because they haven't been particularly great. We've got 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock in the first highlight. Saulo with the ball in the centre circle. I'm assuming Murray's off to his left-hand side. He's just going to go all alone, isn't he? Saulo goes past 2 tackles, goes past another one as well. Melkonyan's going to collect the ball. The makeshift central midfielder wins himself a corner. Saulo with an absolutely ridiculous run there from the right-hand side manages to get a corner from it. Butic has gone over to take it, who's wanted by a couple of teams in China, which is definitely not going to happen. Butic gets the ball back, the highlight ends, another one begins with a throw. Milosevic to Saulo, heads back to the Montenegrin, crosses the ball in, Rourke Murray, unmarked header, and it's an easy save for Von Balmoos, which is a great name. Is that Balmoos or Ballmoos? Either way, it's a great name. Milosevic controls the kick out from the goalkeeper. Saulo flicks the head down but doesn't find a Southport player. Rafik Melkonyan steals the ball away. He's got 2 in the middle. Everard's one of them. He's towards the back. It's Rourke Murray. He's hit the outside of the post. The ball is still in play. And are we going to get it back? We're not going to get it back. It's going to be a throw instead. We're looking good. We are looking very good in this match so far. We just need to find that killer instinct and find that goal. Wang with the ball. Back to Sebastian Mendes. Now Granger, the youngster on loan from Leicester. Mendes is going to go all the way back to Karamoko Kone, who, if I'm perfectly honest, he's not good enough, is he? He's definitely not good enough, but he's our only real option. Or Joe Lumley, who is on our subs bench, who we signed on a free transfer and played against Millwall, and that's all he's done. Rourke Murray wins the header. He doesn't win the header, he wins the ball, crosses it in, doesn't find a single Southport player, and now McKee can get it upfield. Mendes intercepts it, though. This is a very back and forth highlight, so I can see something happening from this. Murray runs down the left, tries to get past Xavi Simons and can't manage it. And now Birmingham have the ball once again. Vlad Dragomir forward to Wartov, gets past his man. Wharton keeps going, cuts inside, plays it on the ground to Blake. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Karamoko Kone makes a save with what looked like his face. It's going to be a corner for Birmingham. Steal this ball away, counter-attack. That's what we want to happen. Dragomir's corner comes in. The header is cleared by Mendes, and Wang can now run down that right-hand side in front of me wearing my lovely purple suit. Simon steals the ball away, highlight ends. Well, a very eventful first 15 minutes has then led to a very uneventful next 25 by the looks of it. We've got 7 and a bit minutes left to play the first half. McKenna's throw to Blake for Birmingham. Over the top, finds McKee. It's a great ball over the top. He's going to score. Of course he scores because he's one of the opposition players, and if that was us, we would have missed that. Nathan McKee makes it 1-0. Bottom of the table, Birmingham are beating us. How are we losing this game? 15 shots. 15 shots, 8 on target. They've had 5 and 3. When they scored, they had 4 and 3 on target. How are we losing this game? Is it the strikers by chance? It's Rourke Murray today. He's on a 6.4. Is that Rourke Murray? Or is that... No, that is Saulo on a 6.4. Wang's on a 6.5. You're getting angry because we are losing to a team that are literally the worst team in the league. Corner for Butic. First highlight of the second half. Just 2 minutes in. Melkonyan's there. Can't win it. Murray has it now. Do not get tackled, Rock Murray. And now Gradona can run forward with the ball. He is the right back, isn't he, with a wonderful haircut. In on goal. It's a terrible effort from the fullback. It's going to be a goal kick. How have we let them get that chance? How have we let them get that chance? Show some passion. Because you're doing nothing. Saulo's on a 6.3. Eugene's going to come on. Alovko, who I think was our second top scorer last season. So we should probably be playing a little bit more football. 20 minutes left. 20 minutes to play. We are dropping down to 17th if everything stays this way. Going to give him a demand more. We're just doing nothing. 22 shots. 14 on target. No highlights. Literally nothing's happened in the second half. Rock Murray's on a 6.2. What did he do? Apart from nothing. Clearly nothing. Right, we're going to just rearrange everyone. We're going to go for that, I think. I mean, we've got seconds left to play. It's going to be a 1-0 defeat against Birmingham. That's awful. This is being FM'd. This is what is being FM'd, right? 24 shots, 12 on target. We barely saw any highlights in the second half. You're all coming in for training tomorrow. And who is getting fined? So Saulo's going to save us how much money? 50 grand for Saulo. And you, 30 grand for Rock Murray. That's always good. Well, we're not in the bottom three at the moment. 17th place, 10 points on the board. Birmingham move off the bottom of the table because of their victory, but that was just shocking. Just absolutely shocking. Unlucky in defeat. Unlucky in defeat. I mean, a central midfielder with the winning goal with a one-on-one. I mean, this is... If we look here, right, last 5 games. Rock Murray is up there with a 6.54. Everard with a 6.6. Melkonyan a 6.64. Wesley's up there, Halovko, Saulo. Notice all of these players, bar Reyes, they're our strikers and wingers. This is the problem. They're not doing the football job properly, are they? Can I shout at all of them in one go? Is that possible? I don't think, right, I think I need to literally go to each one individually and just say, you're getting disciplined, you're losing a week's wages because you were bad. And who else was it? It was Saulo. And then we will assertively say to literally everyone, you aren't scoring goals, Everard. You aren't scoring goals, Melkonyan. I don't think we can really say anything to Wesley because, to be honest, it's not really played. And probably the same with Eugene. Maybe we need to start playing Wesley and Eugene. Maybe that's the problem. Let's change our wingers completely. Well, this was unexpected. Rock Murray and Saulo have both accepted their fines. That is something that I was not expecting at all. That's going to do it then for this episode. Next episode, we are going to go for West Brom and probably Villa. I think that's what we're going to go for. We're not going to play Palace or the FA Cup third round before the January transfer window opens. But yeah, we'll have a summary of all of this. All of November, all of December in the next episode. And then the one after that will start, obviously, with the January transfer window. Something needs to happen and something needs to change because we are just not doing what we should be doing. And that is scoring goals, basically. We're just not scoring goals. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. It was kind of an up and down episode with a win and then a defeat against bottom of the table Birmingham. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you are new here and you would like to see more, hit the subscribe button and I'll be back next time with more Football Manager with Southport. And hopefully we can pick up some more points in between episodes. We've got Norwich. We should be able to beat Norwich, right?